So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here comes Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And he pumps it a strike.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Judge waits. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
That one way outside, and now it's filled up 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And that one is inside ball 1. tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. May delivers. Judge on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run to win ball games.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here's Mookie now. And that's way high. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Out towards left center. Grisham sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Check swing, called strike. Two out, space is empty. And that one wrapped foul. chases in the dirt. Slider there. On to first.
He's
that
out.
completes the strikeout. Inning over. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. May back to work. Goldie in his 14th season, 37 years young. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. May fires. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Jason Dominguez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. May, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. The 1-0. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square him up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
And it's even up.
So against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
No score here in the second. That one to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
96, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
2 down, base is empty. Anthony Volpe will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's
He
the
normally
count.
does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And now it's going to be Andy Pajes. Just
Too high.
missed.
Ball.
One down, base is empty.
Inside,
Inside,
ball 2.
just missed. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2 the count.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball
That's
1
a ball.
there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's outside. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in L.A., on to the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And next for New York, Jorbeat B-Boss. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
This to center field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Man at first with one gone. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
Ball 1, no
He's in there.
He's safe.
And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swinging a foul straight back. And the next pitch is way outside. Man at second. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Ripped to first, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Gets the call. And a count 1-1. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch misses. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score. As we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter now, Trent Grisham. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This to third. Muncy sends it to first. That takes care of Grisham. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. And Judge spoils that one. One down, base is empty. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here comes Bellinger. Struck out swinging his first time. On the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
May comes set. That one just misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kike Hernandez. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike to Mookie. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one ripped to left. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe throws it to first in time. And Freeman is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. New inning getting started. Goldie steps into the box. May back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed inside. And the count 1-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Dominguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Little chopper rolls foul. Dominguez takes his lead at third with one away. That one misses. And 1-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
J.C. Esquera digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Clips the corner. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And there's a ball.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's too high, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. There's a line drive to left field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball one and a pitch inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
Hernandez back on a dive. Rodon fires. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Nope.
Just misses there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Double play ball to second. Steps on the bag for 1, and that's 2. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Yankees 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Jorbit Bibas. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trevino also getting ready. And that's down and away. That missed by a lot. And now 3-1. And that is out of play. Back to work. 3-2 now. Goes down looking. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside. Big Red picks up the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Two outs. And that's outside. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That catches the outside corner. Now 2-1. Now one missed. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Yankees 1, and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Strikes him out for the second time today. Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton Rushing. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That's off the mark. Ball 2. The Yanks up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Bellinger makes the grab. Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Rojas in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
little out front there as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and the inning is over. Top of inning number 7, stepping in, Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike. And the sweeper misses. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Hard hit, right side, whips it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Enrique Hernandez.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Out to short. Over to Goldie. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Betts in the box, lays off for ball 1. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That swings, deep drive, left field. Going back. Banks off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show. And now we'll see what's left for him. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one pulled foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch just misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. To the left side, but it is well foul. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Got him! And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball 1, no strikes.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Bellinger snags it, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Garcia. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 57. Luis Garcia.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Knack, the right-hander, also getting loose. Yeah, that's fouled off. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Garcia checks over to first, and he's back. Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground to third. He gets there on a slide. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Esquera.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just missed. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
In the air, right side, Hernandez brings it in, and there are 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorby Bebos, 1 for 2. Gets the outside corner with that one. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one missing inside. Next pitch is outside. Into center. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the 3rd out. One left for the Yankees. Still tied, 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a count 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
That's way outside. And the count's full. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Will Smith.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And there's a strike of the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Ball,
misses
that's
inside. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And delivers outside. And now it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Dalton rushing in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Dalton rushing now at the plate. And a sac bunt here. Peraza tossed to second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just off the inside edge.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Kike Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 down. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next pitch is outside. The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground, Peraza. They take the force out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Michael Conforto into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Garcia back to work. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that one is inside ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Conforto in and to his right. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. It's Aaron Judge now, known for his late inning heroics. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Really important at bat coming up now.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ian Hamilton.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 71, Ian Hamilton.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses. Now 1-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tom Schaefer getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses badly for ball one. That clips the corner.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next offering upstairs. Back here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
And now, Andy Pajes, 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right through there for a strike. Chopped on the ground. And a foul ball. One down, winning run on at first. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And just misses with that one.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That one down the line, and that's a foul ball. And ball four to a board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here comes Max Muncy.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fought off foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Strike two.
2-2 the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers walk it off.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.